You know, good morning, you all. Right now, I'm just taking me a little break, but I'm gonna talk about something. And I got me a copy of the Racial Divide book, and the secret relationship between white men and black women. And the more and more I read this book, I'm finding out a whole lot of shit this sister broke down about the secret relationship between Brad and Keisha. And the funny thing is, this shit that a lot of us black men already knew. We already knew a lot of shit that she's coming out of this book. We already know that black women have more sex with white men than they put and tell us out to be. See, yes, let's be honest. Black men marry white women higher than black women marry white men. But the reality is that it's not that black women don't want to marry Brad, because she really do. The thing is, Brad don't want to marry Keisha. See, Brad, he's cool with the secrecy of having a Keisha to have sex with. Then he goes back to his white wife in the suburbs, and Keisha goes back to the hood after she leaves the office. Prime example, do y'all remember that cop in Atlanta a couple years ago? He killed his mistress, black mistress. The mistress called him up and said that she was pregnant by her. Automatically, that switch cut on. He went over there and killed this black female mistress, and he's locked up in prison. Well, you got another incident where you have a older white guy who was having an affair with a black chick. He owned a strip club. Also, he owned he don't own the strip club, but he was a frequent visitor at this strip club. So he started having a relationship with this black female at the strip club, and they was messing around and stuff like that. And one day, she told him that she was pregnant. So, not only did he kill her, but how he disposed of the body was all just horrific itself. If you ever notice, when black women get into secret relationships with white men, you notice not only do the white men kill them, but they die in so many gruesome ways. You know, they normally get hacked up, chopped up, and all kind of shit. But you notice these divesters and swirlers don't talk about this shit, about how these black women get deleted. They'll talk about the interracial relationship between black men and black women, how black men abuse. And we never deny that black men do abuse black women. Yes, you have that. We never denied that. See, we don't live in denial of shit. Black women live in a constant state of denial. So, the Racial Divide book, it solidified everything black men have ever said about the secret relationship between Keisha and Brad, even on the job. You have black women, you had this shit going on, she said, from slavery on to now. And Brad keep the relationship secret because he didn't want nobody to know he's messing with a black woman or having an affair with a black woman. It's just like this young black girl that was getting ran through by this Brad, and then she went into the store, and the white dude she was messing around with, ignored her like he didn't know her. And she ran out crying, only for him to call her up, blow her back out again, and he just basically using her for sex. And that's what's happening a lot of times in these divested swirling relationships. That's why I told your girl Kristen Kearns, and all she doing is hooking black women up to be disappointed by these white dudes, Because all these white dudes, only reason they getting sex is through black women giving them sex. Other than that, those white guys will be sexless. Because if you ever notice, most of these black guys, white guys that black women are with, look at them. Look at a lot of these white guys that black women are dating or that are in relationship with. Look at them. They ain't getting sex from Becky or Susan. But the funny thing is, black men and white women relationships are not secretive. They get married, and the thing is, I'm going to show you something else. Black women are jealous of white women and black men's relationships. They are jealous of it because Brad won't open up for her like Becky opens up for Tyrone. Becky will announce to the world that she loved that black man. She will come out and say, she'll come out and say, I love black men, I'ma marry that black man. Brad ain't gonna come out and say that. Brad gonna keep that shit on a hush. Brad will say that shit, yeah, I'll smash a few Keishas, but that's it. They ain't gonna come out and say that. So it's a big difference, and black women are jealous of black men. They literally, this is why black women have a deep-seated hatred for black men, because they're jealous. Here you have a man that's supposed to be at the bottom of society, broke and dusty, as they say, and yet we can go, no matter where we go around the world, we get women. We have women getting with us, no matter where we go. And they can go around the world and they won't get nobody. Everywhere you go, black women don't get nobody. Hell, in Spain, the black girl was there. She said a white man tried to fight her. This white man in Spain tried to fight the black woman. And a lot of black women, they were crying. They be crying like, why they hate us so much? I said they mess with y'all because they know y'all don't got no protection from y'all men. Many times I've been to Spain and Europe, ain't none of them white boys ever ran up on me because they know they'll get their head knocked off. They don't fuck with us. They know better than that. They know better. See, and a lot of times y'all black women will get with white men and then y'all get assaulted by other white men, and that white man don't do shit. Because he's not gonna fight his white brethren over you. To him, you ain't worthy of defending. He feel like she a black woman, she can defend herself. They so used to fighting Tyrone in the house. They so used to fighting black man shit, she could defend herself. See what I mean? That's how them white men think about y'all. They feel that you all can defend yourselves. So, yes, black women have always had this secretive relationship. And it goes with these celebrities like Diana Ross, Maya Angelou, Angela Davis. That's why I don't have no respect for these women, not at all. Not at all. I don't have no respect for none of them bitches, not at all. When people say Maya Angelou, Angela Davis, I side eye their ass. I said, man, Angela Davis was a straight up bed wenching ass, Aunt Jemima ass bitch that got way more credit than she deserved. She was up there laying up there getting ghetto gagged by black men too, by white men too. I said most of your so-called pro-black women then and now still get ran through by white men. That's why I don't take the pro-black movement serious, because you got some of these niggas that defend these old pro-black white man whores. They'll defend them. That's why I have very little respect for the pro-black movement today. Little respect. When they say they pro-black and then I turn around and see you with a Becky, a Brad, up there hug all up with a Brad, bitch, I don't pay you no attention. I don't listen to you. And don't ever come talking about you pro-black around me and I know you got a white man, bitch, I'ma roast your ass. You and your Peckerwood cracker hunky ass white man. But I digress.